killing him. Police released no motive for the shooting. At the time of the incident, Frazier was on probation for armed robbery. He was taken into custody the next day and held without bond. Jury delivers its
Trying
verdict.
to share my live, you know what I
As
mean?
deputies approach to take the defendant into custody, Frazier...
Let's get this going. So I use the Revlon, what's the name of that? Revlon One Step Volumizing Plus. And then I also use my flat iron, which is a Chi. See the glitter. I've been using Chi since my junior year of high school, which was 2001, when they first came out. Like, they just first came out. You needed a hairdresser's license to get it. You couldn't just go to the store and get it. You need a hairdresser's license. Once I got my hairdresser's license, first my teacher bought me one with my own money. I handed her money and she got it for me. And then when I got my hairdresser's license, all my family wanted one. Every single family member. So I would go, like, for like 2 weeks in a row, I went and got one for each of my family members. It was insane. But yeah, so I stuck with Chi. People say this gets way too hot and it damages your hair. It does get hot as a hairdresser. I just want my shit done fast. I don't want to be freaking here forever with one that doesn't freaking blow dry my hair done fast. I always use the hair straightener. It makes my shit last longer. It'll get puffy if I just use the blow dryer. This basically locks in, and then I get to do my ends the way I want. Like, I want them curled today, so they'll be curled.
Another deputy comes over to assist. She removes her taser and looks ready to use it. But it turns out that won't be necessary. As a fifth officer arrives, Frazier's taken into custody. His sentence is pending. The max he could receive.
I usually do lives on Twitch. This is my first live on YouTube, so bear with me.
Next, we head to Kalkaska, Michigan for a pre-trial conference.
I had my hair all the way down my butt. Like, literally, I was sitting on it. And my hair was falling out like crazy because I had so much of it. And to watch it, it was a fucking... Oh my god, it was so bad. It took so much work. So I decided to chop it off. I chopped it off to like here. And I'm like, I want more off and more off. And then I ended up with this short hair that's like at the shoulder. I'm watching court cams. I love court cams.
Kincaid attends to his hair.
I'm sure you recall that I had some discussions with Mr. Ziegler, the elected prosecutor, and do you recall that background?
Yes, sir.
Dude's fucking hair is crazy.
Your attorney since that time.
I have tried to, yes.
Alright, let's blow dry this pot. I think it's so hot.
Because I'm a little bit
Her hair is
disconcerted by that
like
answer.
so hot.
The judge checks in with the
I don't know how this
defense attorney,
live
Kevin
works
Travis,
on
who's off camera.
YouTube, if people like
Mr. Travis, can you
scroll
give
through
me
the
some
lives
details?
and just pop up. Like that's why I usually go to Twitch to do all my lives. And I usually get quite a bit of views on that one, but I wanted to try YouTube because I have my channel on YouTube that I think is doing pretty
The judge
good.
discusses the case with Travis and the prosecutor, Caitlin Borchard. Kincaid lights up a smoke.
Your Honor, I understand the court's concern, but at this point, we would have no objection to one additional adjournment to try to resolve the case.
Mr. Kincaid, did you hear your attorney's request for an adjournment in this particular case?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kincaid, put your cigarette out.
I'm in a house.
Shouldn't really- I'm sorry?
I'm in a house and there's people that smoke.
Mr. Kincaid, I want to be clear with you that whether or not you are in person in the courtroom or via Zoom, this is an extension of the courtroom. You are not, in my estimation, appearing for court. You look like you just woke up. You have a hat on when the court started. You have smoke billowing throughout the screen while we're in the courtroom. For so many reasons, I'm going to tell you that that's unacceptable. So when you appear again, if
I'm gonna have to use somebody's Wi-Fi.
Mr. Kincaid, the other thing is, generally speaking, when I'm in the middle of telling you something, you probably shouldn't interrupt and speak over me. If you appear in the courtroom, virtually or otherwise, in the same way again, with hair looking like you just woke up, with a hat on or with cigarette smoke wafting in and out of the screen, it's going to pose a problem for you because that's not a way that's appropriate for you to appear. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand, and I'm sorry. I'm at somebody's house because I'm using their Wi-Fi, and I can't help what they do at their own house. So,
What you can help, Mr. Kincaid, is how you appear. And how you appear is directly dependent on where you choose to appear from. I'm telling you as clearly as I can that if I see that type of activity again, I'm going to make you appear from a different location so that I can ensure there's some dignity in these court proceedings. Because I'm not getting that sense from watching you during this important court proceeding.
The court is
Your
no
attorney is
joke.
asking for a
You
delay
don't.
in this
You gotta
case
take
because
that
he
shit
thinks there's
serious,
evidence that needs to be
man.
tested and some other discussions that he wants to have with the prosecutor. Are you in agreement with that adjournment?
yes.
Do I even
On
have
that
soda
basis,
left?
it might be a cause to adjourn then. We're going to set this
I
back
wanna
up
know
for
that
status
soda.
conference. Mr. Kincaid, if you need to be in a different location so that you don't have smoke wafting, do so, because you're responsible for where you connect from. Otherwise, make arrangements with your attorney to come here in person, and that would be just fine. We'll see you next time, Mr. Kincaid.
Thank you.
Kincaid eventually pled no contest to assault with a deadly weapon, while the remaining charges were dismissed.
Like I watch this court cam and I'm like, I can't believe how much content they have. I didn't realize people get arrested a lot like that. Like the murder cases and stuff. I didn't understand. Like hundreds and thousands of people get arrested a day. That's insane. Makes the cops so fucking busy. I guess more than others because the big city and then the small towns is different. I'm looking at the phone instead of looking at the mirror in front of me.
It can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision.
Oh, nice and
pain,
flat and
or a
soft.
parasitic infection. Don't change or
It's
stop
so
asthma
nice.
medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
I need these items printed by Friday.
Certainly.
Are you for imprint certain?
We are for imprint.
Certainty matters when you need promo gear for gifting clients, customers, and your team. 4imprint.com has items certain to wow. 4imprint for certain.
With Armor All, a little bit of this protects you from a lot of that. Armor All, less work, more clean.
Bold, juicy, beefy, grilled. Flavor this good? It's made by Flame. Taste the difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5 at Burger King.
You came looking for a light beer, and you found gold. Modelo Oro, the light beer with a clean, crisp finish. For anyone who expects more from their light beer, Modelo Oro, the gold standard of light beer.
Hey Siri, call home.
I decided to go out on a walk.
Has anyone heard that show Strange Arrest on A&E? That shit's crazy. How many stupid people get arrested for the stupidest shit.
On the A&E app.
I'm already halfway done with my her.
Sentencing hearing. 46-year-old Callis Ricardo Miller has pled guilty to burglary and assault. 5 months earlier, police say Miller appeared at the home of Bertie and Angela Adams, a married couple he'd never met, asking for help with his broken down car. Bertie, an auto mechanic, helped him get back on the road. But later that day, Miller returned, again asking for help with his car. After luring Bertie outside, Miller got inside the home, locked the front door, and proceeded upstairs towards Angela. Bertie then kicked in the door and confronted Miller on the stairwell. After a brief scuffle, Bertie forced Miller outside and called police. Miller was arrested later that day and charged. Today, he appeared before Judge William McGinty to enter a guilty plea and hear his sentence. He's looking at anywhere from rehab in a drug treatment facility to 16 years in prison. But first, the judge asked to speak to the victim, Bertie Adams.
So first of all, Mr. Adams, thanks for coming down here today, all right? We want you to explain exactly what happened here.
Somebody comes up to me and they need help. That's what I do, I help them. I've been that way for years. I got out of prison in 2019, and the only thing I wanted to do was get my life right and start things over and just do things right by people. Because I'm a local mechanic, I work on everybody's cars. And I mean, I helped that man, and this is how I was paid. I didn't ask him for anything when I helped him. I mean, I just asked that you impose a fair sentence and get him the help that he needs.
So you know that I had a pre-sentence investigation.
Yes, sir.
It details years and years of alcohol, drug abuse, domestic violence. So you've been involved in the system, okay?
Yeah.
So I have options of just send them to prison, okay? I have options to send them to CBCF. If I go ahead on the treatment side, I still have everything that in my disposal to send him to prison if he violates. So you want to go back and talk to your wife and see what her opinion would be? I mean, I would really like your input. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Here's my take on CBCF. You throw somebody in rehab, the first day they get a chance to go out, they reoffend or they get high or they do something stupid.
All right, I appreciate your concern. So I have positive outcomes in drug rehab.
Absolutely.
And I have negative outcomes. You know, what I try to do is I try to work with everybody individually, okay? But I need input from the community in this case, and I have it. So thank you, Mr. Adams.
Yes, understandable.
When Bertie's finished, the judge checks in with the defendant.
Okay, Mr. Miller, what do you have to say?
I've been dealing with a drug problem since I was 19, and I never had no intentions of going to their house, you know, to cause no harm. You know, I went there to get my car fixed, and by the time I got there, like they said, the drug got kicked in, and I didn't even know I was in their house. By the time I looked up, I was getting attacked, and I wondered how I got charged with assault. But I understand why I got attacked. I was inside my house, but I was under the influence. I wasn't in my right state of mind.
But when you did go into the house, you locked the door.
I don't even remember locking on the door. Last thing I remember talking to him on the porch.
I'm just saying, the video shows you locked.
I know.
You locked the door.
Judge McGinty is ready to impose sentence.
I love this show so much.
We had in here, right here. I thought there
I want
was
to see
that we could go with,
what these
but having heard from
judges
the
go
states
through.
and states input and talking to you, I think that a prison sentence is necessary. So it will be the sentence of the court that you'll be sentenced to a minimum of 3 to a maximum of 4.5 years. Okay, great. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you to the Adamsons for coming down here today.
You got 3 to 4.5 years in prison.
4.5 years in prison.
Eligible
Eligible
parole in
for parole in
2026.
May of 2026. He'll be 49 years old.
My hair is so rough. Hot, hot. About to get hotter.
Alright, here we go.
It was like my roots. I missed my roots. I just dyed my hair. I was an 8N in my hair. While at 8N, I went to 7N. And I actually really like it. I think of myself as a gold goddess.
Let's see that one.
Only on Verizon.
What is my allergies freaking if you can?
You need Astapro.
Astapro?
It's faster, bro. 8 times faster than Flonase.
It's faster, bro.
It's faster, bro. It's faster, bro.
It's mom to you.
Astapro starts working in 30 minutes. Astapro and go.
You came looking for a light beer, and you found gold. Modelo Oro is the light beer with a smooth, elevated taste. Perfect for those who never settle for less than they deserve. Modelo Oro, the gold standard of light beer.
Pete G writes, my tween wants a new phone. How do I not break the bank?
We got you, Pete. Xfinity Mobile was designed to save you money and gives you access to Wi-Fi speeds up to 1 gig.
So you get high speeds for low prices.
Better than getting low speeds for high prices.
Right, Bruce? Jealous? Yeah, look at that.
Honestly, someone get a helmet on this guy.
So nice, so soft, so shiny. I'm telling you, that Truff Love stuff, leave-in mask,
Switch today.
it's amazing. I have the serum, but there's only a little bit left because they shipped it to me, Etsy, and it was not completely closed. So most of the freaking product was gone.
This is giving me the fuzzies. But what you need is will.
All right, 2 more pieces, I say.
$199. You can quickly create a state-specific.
All right, I gotta make sure this back right here is nice and sometimes since I push my hair to the front to do it. This kind of like splits.
Michigan for a sentencing hearing.
And a lot of people don't fix that, and they end up with like not looking good in the back.
Possession of drug paraphernalia and
I
disorderly
guess some people don't even care how they look in the back.
2 months earlier, Peterson, who has several outstanding warrants in other counties for failing to appear in court, was arrested for disorderly conduct, possessing drug paraphernalia, and resisting arrest.
Yeah, 2 more
He pled
pieces.
guilty to 2 of the charges, while the resisting arrest charge was dismissed. Today, he appears before Judge Elizabeth DeSanto to hear his sentence. Peterson's represented by public defender Corey Westmoreland.
I cut my own hair because I'm a hairdresser. I got my license in 2002. I should be going to classes and stuff to update my shit. But I became disabled and I stopped doing hair then. So I only do my own hair. Like I said, my hair was all the way down to the bottom of my butt and I cut it to here. So. I love my hair type. I have wavy hair, but my hair can take a beating. Like in school, I remember like every freaking couple weeks they were throwing highlights in my hair, dyeing my hair, doing everything. I was like the guinea pig. If my teacher needed to see something and needed one of us, it was me. I always was the freaking, they called me teacher's pet because I did everything the teacher wanted me to. When it came to my hair, when she needed to try different stuff and products and stuff, it was always me who was in her chair. And my hair went through, I've been every color in the book except for black. And then colorful colors. Just, I mean, the standard blonde, brown, red, shit like that. But yeah. I got a hangnail. Fuck.
That's correct, Your Honor. In respect to incarceration, I would like you to know that he did spend roughly 30 days incarcerated already. So I would just ask that he be given credit for time served and assessed costs and fines. He's extremely apologetic. I know that he does have some warrants outstanding. He has retained counsel on those, and he will be going to court, I believe, this week or next week to start clearing all of them out.
Okay, well, sir, you seem as though you have a hard time complying with the law.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I've been working through my issues and I'm just fed up with all the stuff that I've been doing. I'm looking at myself as to be a better person.
Well, how are you going to do that, sir?
And I'm going to take care of all these cases, and then I got a job actually that I started last Wednesday. It's a good job, so that will help a lot too.
In any event, here's the court's going to indicate you have significant criminal history. You're not a candidate for probation, and the court's going to indicate 90 days jail, credit for 30 days. So you need to serve 60.
Oh man, I mean, I completely understand like the penalty or the punishment and all that. It's just the things that are happening right now. Like I'm I'm getting everything in order. My godmother is terminally ill, and I've been taking care of her. I reunited with my oldest son and my middle kid, and this job is a blessing to me. And if I do go to jail, it's gonna like backpedal me into like my spirit is boosted to be a better person, and I've been working for that, and that's truly what I want to be.
I am very glad to hear that you seem committed to having your life out of the right track.
I'm fully committed to that right now. I mean, that's completely all I do.
Well, that's good. Then I'm sure you're still going to be fully committed in 60 days when you're out of the Wake County Jail.
Favor? Can I please have a couple days to get the job in order to see if they'll let me wait?
Sir, absolutely not. You have 12 warrants out for your arrest for your failure to appear in court.
I understand.
I have zero confidence that you will be showing up.
I beg you to trust me.
You're 60 days jail. You continue to interrupt me. You're continuing to interrupt me.
But I beg you.
You already said that, and you're continuing to do it. 60 days jail, stop. We're done. 60 days jail.
Judge, you have to have faith in me. Please have faith in me.
Sir,
that's all I want is to be better.
We're done. Listen, 60 days. Yes.
The judge stands her ground as Peterson continues to plead for leniency.
When do I have to report? When can I go home and
No, sir.
I will come back right in a minute. I just want to set started order. I'm on a tether.
Sir, your track record suggests otherwise. You have 12 to appear.
I beg you to
Two more pieces, and I'm done.
person I am and trying to be a better person. I promise you, with everything in my heart, I promise you, everything I love.
Sir, we're done. That's the sentence of the court. Thank you.
Peterson served his 60 days in jail, and according to court documents, is attending to his other cases.
Ooh. I got Oreo.
When the sawdust settles and the engine rolls, the thing you care about is a job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels
Lots of people losing weight here. Hey, Rob, check out my new Raw Low Body. Nice. Now you gotta stay strong. Try Atkins Strong. 30 grams of protein, 7 grams of prebiotic fiber. Stay strong.
You might wonder, John Legend, how do you keep your voice sounding so legendary? Honey, and how do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date? With the COVID shot this season, designed for recent variants.
You can get your COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC.
The fresher, the better.
Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
Always dry scoop before you run.
Hot! Motherfucker, you're hot.
Court Cam, new episode next, only on AUE.
Next, we go to Dixon, Kentucky for a probation violation hearing. 41-year-old Angela Shanks has been convicted of failure to maintain and failure to produce auto insurance. 2 years earlier, Shanks pled guilty to both charges, was placed on probation for 2 years, and ordered to pay $1,641 in fines. When she failed to pay any of her fines, a warrant was issued for her arrest. Today, Shanks appears without an attorney before Judge Ben Leonard to discuss her warrant and her unpaid fines.
That's Ms. Shanks. In one case, we've got a balance of $498. The other case, we've got a balance of $11.33. Total is $16.41. How much time do you need to get these paid?
I'm currently unemployed, so I think my payments are set at like $100 a month, I think, right now. And I'm not able to do that at this time.
There's really not been any payments whatsoever, it appears to me. Have you worked any over that period of time?
No, sir.
The judge moves on to the pending bench warrant.
It looks like you were picked up on a bench warrant for failing to pay.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be taken into custody here in just a moment. There's an outstanding warrant. You'll likely be brought before me, so I'm just going to continue these matters until next week.
Oh, pretty. I'm in Jordan.
Looks like you're getting
Well,
ready to be
first live.
custody on this outstanding warrant.
I'll probably
Obviously, you're not going to be able to make any payments today.
rather do Twitch than YouTube, but I'll do both and see what happens. Alright, bye.
The hearing, a bailiff moves in, ready to take Shanks into custody. But she's